bricks. My name is Mike. Today we're going to be lighting up the Sanctum Santorum from Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, although it's in other Marvel movies as well. Light my bricks kit, of course, because you'll see why. Came up with a totally awesome light just for this build, and it's pretty awesome. So let's get into it. All right, here is the Sanctum. This thing is pretty cool, I will say. Yes, we are in a different room now. We're in the overflow room, aka my office. Yeah, so the set is awesome, I will say. Lots of cool things. And we'll take it apart and show you the inside real quick before we start lighting it. And here's the inside with the main staircase. These front doors are really cool. They're not like regular doors. There's lots of cool little Easter eggs in this thing, that's for sure. Tons. This part here is even underneath something. This is a secret spot. All right, putting in the first light. It's a micro light, which is awesome. And it's going in this thing. This is what's been taken apart so far. And if you're wondering why I waited to get this kit, it's because of these, and you're gonna see why as soon as I get them on. It's gonna look amazing. So let's get this first light in. All right, first 3 lights in, and this is this is actually in like a basement part where you're only gonna be able to see it if you take the top off or open that door over there, which is actually awesome in my opinion. I like having hidden lights. And these are micro lights. The top one is green, and this is gonna look really good, I think. Got my buddy with me. This is my old man. Hey, dude. All right, got a couple lights for the staircase. Spotlight now. All this stuff came apart really easy, so not an issue. And there's another spotlight here too, so see where that goes next. All right, so we got a light in our fireplace with a flicker board attached to it, so that's great. Everything's underneath there, and it's gonna be underneath the stairs, I'm fairly certain. Although you might see some of that stuff. No, because the Tesseract's hidden in there, that's right. It's behind this thing, which is hilarious. All right, let's see what's next. All right, I haven't stopped and tested yet, but it's probably time to do that since I got another spotlight in where I've pinched the wire like 2 times. The same thing with there, but you have to, so let's check it out. All right, awesome. They still work. Fireplace is flickering, great. Lamps are on next to the stairs. Awesome. All right. So we've done a lot of stuff here. We got the cord to connect to power, which was going to be a USB, but I'm not going to use a USB because it's going to go in the city. Everything in here is back together again. I need to move this wire down here, which I will. Wireless power connectors on. There's a light in this jewel. And I think all this is going under the stairs, so I'm probably about to button up this floor. There was a lot of lights in this main floor. There's a lamp post now. Hopefully when I test everything, it all works. We'll find out in a minute. Time has finally come to put this bad boy on. Look at all the lights on that. There's like a gazillion of them. That's awesome. All right, bottom floor is all buttoned up. Ring light is in. It looks awesome. I will show you in 1 second before I put this back together. All the wires are tucked underneath the stairs. Was not an easy task. Lighting usually never is. It's pretty tedious, but I think that's why I like it. Lamp posts. All right, let's turn the lights off. See what this looks like. Yeah, that thing's awesome. That is awesome. Stones in there glowing. Man, I love it. Everything in there is lit up. fireplace is going. The spotlights on the front of the building look great. It really does. Awesome. All right, on to the second floor. Making some progress on the next floor. Got the wireless power connector in and the expansion board for whatever we're going to hook up inside of here. This is a weird spot for one, I have to admit. I've never seen one on the bottom of anything before, but you kind of have to because this is an opening to the second floor. Not necessarily an easy place to hide this stuff, so I'm not real surprised. Let's see what's next. All right, so we got the ring light behind this dude here. Wireless power connector, everything's ran to there. This is lit up. The lamp is lit up, which then came through the bottom. This little guy in here is lit up. Little bottle of juice. I'm sure it has some significance that I'm forgetting about right now. Everything came through the floor. These two did, which is nice. And we're gonna go put it on top to make sure everything works now. Okay, so everything does work, but that's a caveat because you're gonna see exactly what happens when you run too many things to run power supply. So these are taking a hit. So I'm gonna have to, right now I have them run into this plug, which runs everything you see here. So these take a lot more power, it looks like. I'm gonna have to run them to a different section of the city, which I will figure out. But everything does work, so that's good. Top floor, the fire extinguisher, which I don't think it's a fire extinguisher, and this bad boy's got lights in it now. There's a light in the lamp, and then that one. Captain America gets his own special light, and Light My Bricks have made it all these jumpers on the parts of the set where you can swap out these for the portals. So you can put the portals anywhere still and keep them lit, which is awesome. And I think we're just about done here. A couple more things to put in and we'll see what it looks like. Here's the bottom of the floor. Strip light. Look at that mess. Not too bad though. That needs to be fixed. A little wonky. Alright, let's see what this top floor looks like. I did put this back on battery power just until I figure out a better place to hook it up to, because it's obviously taking too much power from the rest of the stuff that I had it plugged into, which you have to be mindful of that. All of these are not plugged into one plug. I mean, there's like 10 or 12 things that are ran together that all go to one plug, and it's done like 3 or 4 times. So let's see what this looks like. Captain America's all lit up. That's cool. These are lit up. Those are lit up. Spotlights on the front of the building look nice. The lamppost is on that side. When this is in a better spot, of course, after I can rearrange everything, you'll be able to see it better, but I think it looks pretty good so far, so let's finish her up. Here's the top all done. Power connector, light. There's a spotlight out here to light the corner of this. So let's see how it looks. All right, everything's lit up. You can actually see the lights that are on inside there, which is awesome. There's the green bottle. I can't get the camera around, but that's okay. The spotlight here lights the corner of this building, which looks pretty great, actually. The idea of spotlighting buildings I wasn't too sure about, but I tell you what, it actually looks pretty good. Whoops. I gotta say, this is pretty cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. Light My Bricks, you did a great job. That's, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, and here she is at her home, all lit up with everything else on, and it's quite amazing how bright this room gets with all of this stuff on. I had to move my haunted house, which I only put one green light in there, and you know what? I like it a lot, to be honest with you. And this looks epic, and I can't wait to actually situate it so I can see this side. Because I can't, because of all of this stuff. And recently finished this cool noodle shop. Oh man, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I need the lights for the Shrieking Shack still, but I cannot wait to move all this in the basement. So many ideas. I mean, it's gonna be epic, guys. Trust me. That's it, folks. Hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a like. That'd be great. Subscribe, even better. I'd appreciate it. And I've got a lot of light kits, a lot of things to build. The basement stuff is actually happening soon. This should all be in the basement by the beginning of next year. So lots of room to do all kinds of cool stuff. Last thing I could light on this table was this. It's the only thing that fits now. And yeah, lots of stuff to do, plenty of content to be made. I love doing this, as you might as well know. And I appreciate you guys watching. So thanks again, and have a great day.